Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're all keeping well. Welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you enjoyed the entertainment. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Anyway, we're on to episode 4 of Midnight Mass. A very good episode to leave off in the last one. A lot happened. We had Lisa walking again, and for some reason, the priest, Father Paul, was, you know, getting sick as a result. I thought it was something to do, maybe sort of like a reference to a Green Ma. Was he taking her ailment, her disability, and as she was, getting better, was he getting sick? But obviously, as the episode went on, we sort of went into more detail. Very very good scene between her and Joe. Um, I think, as I said in last episode, I think she needed that herself. She needed sort of to confront him and sort of offload her, her anger and her uh what she needed to say to him, and sort of find closure in a way, and has it sort of helped him in a way, because he has to give him a wake up call, for his life. He's attending the AA meeting with Riley and Father Paul. I forgot to mention in the last reaction, I like that scene at the AA meeting where the father sort of not scalded, but he sort of give Riley a push, because Riley said that there was no words that he could think of to say to Joe, and Father Paul sort of said, that's bullshit. No, you know this position, what it's like, so thing. And I can understand that in a way, because he doesn't want to say too much, but I think in a way it helped both of them, because of all the people on the island, you know there's nobody that understands what Riley's going through, but possibly Joe, because although their circumstances were different, they have both, through drinking, they both destroyed someone's life. Obviously, Riley took a life for his drinking, and with Joe, he had shot Lisa. But in a way, the way I sort of looked at it was, Riley was, every night we seen that Riley was, seeing the ghost of the girl that he had killed through, his faults. In a similar way, Joe was seeing his ghost, every day. He was seeing Lisa, in a wheelchair. He was seeing the cause of his actions. So I like that sort of the priest sort of coaxed him in a way to say, look, if there's anyone here that you can reach out to, and there's anyone here that can reach out to Joe, it's you. So I get, in a way, he gave him that sort of spark. Um, the end of the episode, a very good revelation. We sort of got a sort of glimpse of what the creature has that's been attacking things on the island, and he thinks it's an angel. I mean, I don't know. I've watched a lot of Supernatural. That looks nothing like Misha Collins. Uh, you know, as far as I know, angels don't flip and bite you on the neck and drink your blood. That's in my lore, that's a vampire. So, but I'm assuming that because he uh, because he uh, drank the vampire's blood and became young again, he has sort of got in his head now to bring the vampire to the island, and as a way to help, in a way that maybe it can help others. And obviously now, as you look back at the episodes, you can sort of see that and bits and pieces, Lisa walking, is that to do with the vampire? Is it, although it is very confusing. But anyway, let's get into the episode and find out where we go from here. So it ended with the priest collapsing and sort of choking on blood, which, as I thought, looked very similar to when the dog died. So was that a reaction to being bit by the vampire, or was he poisoned in some way by Beth? I don't know. But anyway, let's get stuck in the episode. I'm talking too much. Let's check it out. Episode 4 of Midnight Mass.
I keep waiting for all those weird cravings everyone keeps talking about. But so far, it's just cottage cheese and grapes. And Lucky Charms. Right out of the box. After all.
Could she not find a heartbeat?
Is that okay? I thought we weren't supposed to use that too much.
It's okay today.
How has movement been?
Lots of fluttering, kicking.
Yeah. Where's the heartbeat? We're supposed to hear the heartbeat, aren't we?
Oh,
shit.
Aaron,
What do you see?
nothing. But as far along as you are, it would have been noticeable, very noticeable.
Miscarry?
And you wouldn't have been the first person to go through something like this and maybe block it out, Aaron. But there's nothing. I'm just incredibly sorry. I'm a great counselor.
Where's my baby?
What the fuck?
Ginger soup my mother used to make me when I was sick.
There's not poison in it, is there?
Kind. Starving. Remember ever being this hungry before.
It makes sense. Always starving after a long trip. Good. Sturge is waiting at the church to explain to people if they miss the sign. But you're already looking better, so I imagine you'll be ready by tomorrow if you eat up. But you have to eat up.
Well, can he eat in peace? Jesus.
I will. Something is happening, shifting inside of me. I remember when I was younger, I experienced times of great spiritual growth. I think I should be left alone for the rest of the day to pray.
I don't think that's the answer she was looking for. Oh, she got something else to say.
Dahlia and Wade are good people. Tell them who you are. Don't hide your light under a bushel. That's one of the parables, and it was important enough that Matthew, Mark, and Luke all wrote it down. We'll do what you ask, of course. Think about it.
I don't think it's an angel of God.
In God's time.
There's no other kind, is there?
Jeez, do you have a lock for that door? Oops. Somebody's dealing with vampirism.
I've harbored some resentment for you.
Okay.
And I chalked it up to just normal friction. I didn't take it personal. Your dumb old blue-collar dad, exactly what it was you're doing out there.
I tried to explain it to you, but I didn't get very far. You just said you didn't care about the internet or about tech or anything else.
The point is, I already had resentment in my heart.
Really glad we're having this talk.
Let me
Has to get it off his chest.
I know I should be grateful. I should be grateful that my son is home and free. Lord knows your mother is grateful every day. I love you. I really do. It's just, somehow it's hard for me. It's hard for me to show that when you're here.
What are you up to? Mom, you're up again.
Felt like a walk.
Let's do it again. Mom,
Your father's name was George.
what did he do?
He was a fisherman, and then he joined the Navy.
And how did you meet?
We met at a dance on the mainland. I'm going to make some tea.
All right, Jesus, just go overboard. You said you're going for a walk, now you're making tea. Fuck. What? Her blood's burning sun. What?
Been meaning to pack up her things since I got back. Ordered pet doves from the mainland. And when they finally got here, the first thing she wanted to do was clip their wings.
They're
She
stuck.
called me over. Her 7-year-old daughter. Everyone gets their wings clipped at some point. And I asked the next question. It's the only question a kid's gonna ask when they hear something like that. And she said, yep, oh yes. Day you were born. Day you were born.
Fucking hell.
She's holding those clippers, and I have this bird in my hand. I ruined her life. But Littlefoot, see, that baby saved mine. I would have died in that house. But I woke up one day and I felt different. I felt sick. And so I took a test. And I saw that little plus sign, and I stared, and I stared.
This recurring dream I've had it since I was inside. I'm floating out in the middle of the bay, in the middle of the water, just gray water, morning water. The sky lightening as the sun's about to rise, never further that sunrise. That part I can see clear as day. That part is real, but the rest, whatever life I'm supposed to have after that, I can't see.
Sounds like me out there. That's something dodgy. Well, suppose it's better than Bev's soup.
How are you today? I'm okay. Day's young, though. How's my night gonna be, Joe?
Shit, how should I know?
You okay?
God's love commits me here. To stay be at my side, to light and guard, to rule and guide. To have God my guardian dear. Oh, God's love commits me here. For this day be at my side, to light and guard, to rule and guide.
How?
Well, truly I say to you, if you have faith and never doubt, even if you say to this mountain, be taken up and cast into the sea, it will be done.
I thought it was a dream. And I saw you at my bedside. So young.
Mass, your communion. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
And speak for yourself. What happens when you die?
When I die, my heart stops beating. Clinical death. And a bit later, like 5 whole minutes later, my brain cells start dying. Psychedelic drug released when we dream, so I dream. I dream bigger than I have ever dreamed before because it's all of it. Just the last dump of DMT all at once, and my
That's what they say, your life flashed before your eyes.
display of memories as my mind empties the fucking missile silos, and then I stop. My brain activity ceases, and there is nothing left of me. And the electricity disperses from my brain till it's just dead tissue. Me. Oblivion.
I'm not the one that died today. She was never awake. When she came down into this little body, this just forming little body, it was asleep. This special little soul. God just set her down here to sleep. Just a little nap. Same as she floated down, she rose up above the earth, past all the souls in the atmosphere and all the stars in the sky, and then into a light so bright. She's wrapped in a feeling of love. Just pure, amazing love. Of course she is. She's pure. And there are people there, and she doesn't know it, but they're her family. Her grandfather and her great-grandfather, and they love her, and they name her. And then when God reaches down and kisses her head, and the second he says her name, she grows up. She's happy. Had nothing but joy for all eternity. And she's loved. And she isn't alone. I'll be there soon enough. And I'll see my father. And my grandmother. And I'll see my little girl. And she will be happy and safe.
I really hope you're right.
Father, if I ever felt like if it got too much, but you're busy.
No. Here, you come and you sit.
I've been there. I can tell you that.
Oh shit.
I'm proud of you, Joe.
Thanks, Father.
I'm sorry I wasn't expecting anyone, but I'm proud of you, and I'm glad that you found strength today.
Better late than never, right?
God bless you.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna go. Stop it!
Oh shit.
So sorry. So sorry.
Oh god. I mean, doors slam wide open. Jesus Christ. don't think Father Paul's gonna be going to church either.
Go to the mainland. You know, not to like get a second opinion or anything, but you could come back tonight, maybe.
I can do that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do communion or anything.
I know. You can't. They won't let you because you're not a Christian.
Dad, please, we've been over this.
I know.
No, thank you, Dad. I know this isn't easy for you, so... Thank you.
He's got to find his own way. Oh, fuck, here she goes. Ah, he finally locked the door. They changed the locks. Fucking love. They changed the lock. No, he
You're
didn't.
almost a half hour late.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. How are you going to explain this one?
No, you don't have to say a thing, not you.
No, of
Not
course
to me.
not. No, of course not. No.
We've got to. We've got to
Yes?
get you cleaned up. Okay. Lord. Okay. You're gonna stay here. You are gonna stay right here. I'm afraid this morning, though, we'll have to. I think we'll have to cancel Mass. Father Paul is bouncing back from a stomach bug. Come up here, Dolly. Come on up. Maybe Dolly can lead us in some singing and some reading and some
Yes!
prayer.
Dolly, 9 to 5. Let's go.
We can still celebrate like the Christians of old who sang praises to God long before there were priests to lead the way. Wrap it up in the carpet. Put it in your truck. Take it to one of the empty houses on the West Bank. Do it now while most of the island is at church. And then tonight, late, tie an anchor to it and drop it 5 miles out.
Oh, she's done this before.
This is... What the hell did you do?
The man who acts presumptuously by not obeying the priest who stands to minister there before the Lord your God, that man shall die. Father, Monsignor, tell them why you did what you did.
I don't know. Something came over me. I don't...
Because something moved through you. You forget. Wade, you forget. Our Lord is a warrior, and so are his angels. You want to pick and choose which one of his works are palatable to you.
Well, somebody shut her up.
Return all his graces to sender then, and let your little girl sit back down in that wheelchair. Is your conscience heavy? Do you have guilt in your heart for doing what you had to?
I mean, your tests are all negative.
I know, I lost the baby.
No, I mean, your HCG levels are normal, okay? And even after a miscarriage, they'd stay elevated 6 weeks or so.
All right, I didn't have there was no. I heard the heartbeat many times. I saw her move. I saw her sucking her thumb.
I am happy to call your doctor on the island, and maybe she'll share some of her. But your body isn't the body of a woman who's been pregnant. It just isn't.
I was pregnant.
Not
I was.
according to your blood.
Well, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'll have to visit her, make sure she's all right.
She's taking it easy. I don't think she'll really be up for visitors anytime soon.
No, of course. We must trust in the Lord with our whole heart and not rely on our own insights.
Give yourself over whether you understand it or not.
That's right. That's right. It's just true, isn't it?
We're gonna
get into that now? Should we wait for Joe?
Oh, no, Joe isn't joining us today, actually.
No. No, please don't tell me he fell off.
Well, he fell.
No, he's off island today, visiting his sister, I think. He's not sure when he's going to be back.
His sister?
Yeah, that's right.
You're out of wine. Oh, shit.
Oh, thank God. Where have you been? I've been... I'm sorry. I've just been lost.
Fuck, so that's... He's putting his blood into the fucking...
Sister.
Well, what are you gonna say? Oh shit! Oh, for fuck's sake, don't tell me fucking Riley's getting killed off. Drink is not the answer. Wow, that episode had everything at. A lot of emotion, a lot of freaking confusion, and, well, a lot of drinking. I suppose that's what one way they end the episode, where attend an AA meeting and somebody flipping ends up getting flipping attacked for a drink. I don't even know where to start. I mean, so obviously, Father Paul or John, whatever he wants to go by, obviously his body is now adapted to vampirism, and for some reason doesn't seem to find anything wrong with that. And you know, speaking of not finding anything wrong with that, fucking Bev, I don't know, Jesus, where the hell we found her from, but you know, she seems far too, you know, happy and calm with, you know, dead bodies and what to do with them, and you know, a priest sitting in the corner covered in blood with his hand, you know, freaking sizzling in the light. So, you know, each to their own. I'm confused with Erin and the baby. Obviously, so obviously her blood sample was burning in the sunlight, so she has somehow ingested. But if she's pregnant, why would she have been drinking the wine during communion anyway if she's pregnant? Because, or I don't know, maybe it's not alcoholic. So, so what did the vampire blood contaminate her body, and it's killed the baby and sort of dissolved any trace of there ever being a pregnancy? Or I don't understand that. But obviously we've left off now with Riley I thought as soon as the priest said about, you know, the Joe's, you know, gone to see his sister, you could have took that two ways, because he did say to Riley in the last episode, you know, that he never left the island to attend his sister's funeral, and he hopes, you know, that, you know, maybe now at some point he will leave the island to go and visit her grave. So you could have took that as, you know, when he said that Joe's gone to see his sister, that's what he meant. But obviously, because the priest doesn't know that Joe's sister's dead, and Riley's picked that up as him saying he's gone, you know, to visit his sister, there's obviously something wrong there, and he's not here, so something has obviously gone up, and now it's ended with him getting attacked. And curious to see where it goes from here, because, you know, obviously you've been introduced to all these characters, but, you know, it seemed like Riley was the lead character in a way of the show. So are we killing him off, or else what's going to happen? Is he going to be turned into a vampire or something? And think, you know, see, this is what happens. See, when it comes to, you know, going and staying with your friend for the night, or, you know, going and talk to a priest, stay with a friend. Anyway, very good episode, and I'm curious where we're going now, because apparently Bev has she has a list of the do's and don'ts. So if you are bad, you are open season to be basically fed to the priest. So I'm curious what happens now if it comes to, if we get rid of all the sort of bad people on the island. You know, what's she going to say then? Is she going to be very open-minded to offer up somebody of good faith, you know, for the priest, or what's going to happen? I don't know. Anyway, drop a comment below what you thought of this episode and what your thoughts are on the series so far, and drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much, and I shall see you again for the next episode. I'm curious to see where we go from here. I don't know. Anyway, take care. I'll see you again.